At this point, I'm going to do a little bit more modeling and work on the polygroups. And one of the things I wanted to do with this particular is to establish some polygroups for these two face rings here so I could extrude them out. And it's going to be pretty straightforward. Just Control Shift, make sure you have select rectangle. Go ahead and Control W that, bring everything back. Control W. Gonna have to pop an edge loop in the middle of here so it's easier to select. Just go into the Z modeler, spacebar, insert. We'll do multiple edge loops, but I'm just gonna pop one in there. It changes the polygroup, but it gives me something to select in here. Let's go ahead, Control Alt and Shift to take away everything except these two groups, and then we're going to extrude these out. So that would be a face command. So go to Extrude, I'll go to Polygroup All. Let's go ahead and go into Polygroups and group these by normals. I'm going to put all of these into a polygroup and Control Shift and S to take away the top and bottom face loops on those, and then put those in a polygroup. I'm going to go to the upper body and just do a little bit of, you can isolate this as well. Control Shift, select all those. And those. And we've got polygroups for all of those. And in terms of this top, we can always put a lid on this. Just want to get make sure those caps are separate. It should work. This might require a little bit of altering as well because we want those bevels to be individual groups. So I'm just doing a group by normals. The angle right now on the normals is 45 degrees. I'm going to bring it down to something like 33. See where that gets us. Maybe 20. Bring it down to a threshold where I can get polygroups in here so we can get a nice hard surface transition. Looks like we still need them in here as well. Control W, create polygroups from those. Just so we've got a polygroup for every form transition there. Shift, open that up. 45 should work. Yeah, that looks good. Take a look at some of the transitions that we've got. Not completely what we need, so let's bring the angle down. I bring it down to like 33 or 30. And that looks like what we need. This should be one polygroup, that's all fine. And this has already been established as the base. There's our Z modeler one, which has already been established. We're going to work on a live Boolean when we start to bring these things together a little bit later into here. So we've blocked out our primitives, we've established our polygroups. Now we can start to duplicate these, stage the duplicates in place. We can start to subdivide these with creases, use the live Booleans to bring them together afterwards.